It's a wee bit late in the year for a summer vacation story, but this one was on my mind for some reason, so I'm a telling it. And here it is. I've mentioned here before about my dad's version of vacation. The Richard Fish style vacation was to take in as much as you possibly can and stay on the road as much as you can and go this place, that place, and just take in a lot of things on vacation. And as an adult, I kind of prefer a slower paced vacation, but I greatly appreciate the vacations my dad took me on because we saw a lot of stuff and did a lot of things. But along the way, if there was family in a particular area, we would stop and see them, which is a nice thing. But when you're a kid on vacation, you don't really want to sit around and have conversation with family when your mind is on amusement parks and swimming pools and stuff like that. But anyway, I was a pretty good-natured kid, and I think my sister got along with this okay as well. And I remember a vacation we were in Florida, and my dad decided that we would stop and visit his Uncle Chet, my great-uncle Chet, and his wife. I believe her name was Aunt Blanche. And they had told me that they were school teachers. So this was fascinating for me because, as a kid, to see an older retired person and try to think they were a school teacher, because school teachers I thought were younger. And it's just one of those weird paradoxes kids can't get through their mind. But they were having this conversation and I was sitting there and I kept wanting to say something, but between the adults, they were going back and forth. But I had something I wanted to add. And I remember at one point I was so frustrated, I threw up my hand because I remember they were teachers after all. And my Uncle Chet got the biggest smile on his face. And he kind of pointed and said, yes. And I actually got to ask my question and I felt pretty good about it, although they laughed at me for raising my hand and I was a little embarrassed by it. But oh well, I got in on the conversation. And here's my blessing for you. It's the way I want to bless you. I want to bless you that you get in on the conversation, and more specifically, that today you have a really good conversation, a really great interaction with God the Father. Now, I hope you always have it. I hope your prayer life is active, but maybe even in a moment you don't expect, that conversation begins with the Father that blesses you in a way you weren't expecting. That's my blessing for you today. And may it be so in the name of Jesus.